Uh-huh. Lana, can you still see me?
I can see your screen.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Awesome. Okay, so Jennifer and Jerry are on the slides today. And they're just reminding us of the community agreements that we have, but you already know that, right? Like, we're using our mic only when we're speaking. We're raising our hand so we can share and not interrupt other people or just the presentation. Using the pen only when we or Chef Lana call for it. And then ask lots of questions and make lots of comments so that we can hear from you. And thank you for keeping the camera on, because we definitely do want to see your face, right?
Hola María, buenas tardes a
Hola,
todos.
buenas. Hola Brian, Miguel, Maribel.
Hola María.
Hola, hola. Bielka también. Great. Bienvenidos. So,
Gracias.
El día de hoy vamos a hablar de manzanas. So today we're going to talk about apples, and I know a lot of you love apples, right? But the question for today is, do you guys know where apples are originally from? No? Jennifer is shaking her head now. Santi, you said Greece? From Greece? From trees, right? They grow on trees, right? But where in the world were they first grown? So could be anywhere in the world, right? But
the forest.
The forest?
Yeah.
Probably they grew on forests. Yeah, they actually grew on mountains, montañas, but not in the United States. They grew across the ocean to a different continent. What's across the Atlantic Ocean? What continents are across the ocean? ¿Qué continentes están cuando cruzamos el océano Atlántico? Dun, dun, dun.
Europa.
Europa está, exacto, cruzando el continente. En este caso, las manzanas crecieron por primera vez en un lugar. Africa, close, not Africa. This place is called Kazakhstan. Can you say that with me? Kazakhstan. Yeah. And so next I'm going to show you where Kazakhstan is. Okay? Ooh, look at that map. Now, can my friends see where Kazakhstan is and where we are? What's around Kazakhstan? There's like something red. Let's see if I can point to it. Can you see it? Yeah, that's where Kazakhstan is. I'm just gonna move my bar over here so I can take my pen and make a little line around it. There we go. And then when we cross the Atlantic Ocean, we're right here. But who brought the apples to the United States, right? To the American continent. This is the continent of America, all of it.
The ones that...
The merchants.
The merchants, right? And I think Dulce wanted to say something. Dulce?
Even the market ones are like...
That's a really good question, Dulce. I think I know where you're going. You're asking, even the apples that you sell at the farm stand came from Kazakhstan? In some ways, they did. So Kazakhstan is like the grandmother and the grandfather of the apples that we now eat. But since then, which is like many, many years ago, the apple just has been evolving and changing to give us the apples that we now know, which is only a few varieties. We only know a few varieties compared to many of the apples that we used to grow years ago, okay, many years ago. So thank you for that comment. Yes, that's super great that you were thinking about that. So Kazakhstan is right there, as I pointed out. We are over here, and I'm just gonna show you some of the apples. Oh, before I forget, and then I think it was Gustavo who said, who brought the apples to the United States? The merchants. Basically, the Europeans brought the apples to the United States when they migrated to America, right? When they came and settled in America. So they're the ones who brought the apples at that time, which was 1500s, 1600s. So that's that. Now, in the next one, I'm gonna show you some of the apples that we used to have. Now, I want you to look at those apples and tell me, what do you notice?
They're different colors and they're also different sizes.
Yeah, different
They're
sizes.
rainbow.
They're like the rainbow. Yeah.
Cannot see the screen.
What was that, Jennifer?
Cannot see the screen.
You cannot see the screen?
No.
Uh-oh. You might have swapped the view. I
No.
think.
No, I didn't.
I forget how we do that. I'm on my phone. Let's see.
Oh no.
I think there's an option where you can swap your screen back. Shevlana, can you remind us of that?
Yeah, you need to. You need to change. It's in the corner of the screen, and you go to view, and it should be in standard. There's a little on the right-hand side of your screen. Do you see it says view on the right-hand side of your screen?
No.
No. It's like a little like it's on the. What do you have on the right-hand corner of your screen? Do you see something?
No.
Are you on your phone?
No, on my tablet.
I don't know. We can figure it out afterwards. It's hard for me to not know what your screen looks like.
So I'm only gonna share a few more slides, Jennifer. I'm thinking that maybe if your mom's phone is showing the screen, you can look at the screen on your mom's phone for now, right? And then we can go back to the tablet. Okay. So yes, you guys were saying we had as little apples as this one right here, which kind of look like cherries. And then they're all different colors, right? Some of them even have spots, like this one right here looks like has black spots, but that doesn't mean that it's bad, right? That was just the
blurry.
apple. What was that, Steven?
It's getting blurry.
It's getting blurry. That might be the internet. But we're not. I'm not gonna share too many slides today. We're gonna come in and out of share screen. So what we're gonna do next is we looked at the apples, and the apples, just like us people, are part of a family. All of the plants in the plant world are part of a family. So I want us to find out who are the apple's cousins. Did you guys know that apples have cousins?
No.
So on the next slide, I'm gonna show you who some of the cousins of the apple are. So you have to be ready to mute and unmute yourselves to name the fruits that you're going to see on the screen. Are you ready? Okay, just like as you've been doing now. So let's see who are the apple's cousins. What are those?
Right?
I didn't hear.
Right?
They're grapes.
They are not grapes. They kind of look like grapes though, I'll give you that.
Plum?
We made something with this at the beginning of the season.
I heard it. I heard the answer.
Was that Jennifer? Plums, yes. The plums are cousins of the apple. Let's see the next one.
Raspberry.
Raspberries, yes. All right.
Mangoes.
Mangoes?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they're mangoes.
Peach.
Peaches, yes. They're peaches. They kind of look like mangoes though, but I see the pointy thing here makes them the peaches. Let's look at the next one. We made some
Pears.
pears. You're right.
Cherries.
Cherries, yes.
Cherry.
And then the last one. Strawberries. So can you believe that all of these are cousins of the apple?
Yeah.
Yes, you can believe that? Well, in fact, you can, right? Jennifer can. Well, do these fruits look alike?
No.
No, right? So then what makes them a family? Well, we can have family that we don't look alike, that we don't look like, right? Family members.
Is the fruits. The fruits are the family because they're like the same thing that you could eat. You could eat it, and that's the same thing that you could do in each one of them, and they're also fruits.
So they're part of the fruit family for sure. And then in the plant world, what makes plants family is the type of flower that they all share. So in the next slide, I'm gonna show you what the flower of all of these fruits looks like. And have you seen that flower before?
No.
No? What kind of flower does it remind you of? ¿Alguien le recuerda qué tipo de flor es esta? ¿Qué tipo de flor se ve? Quizás es una flor que han visto antes.
¿No es la gardenia?
¿Gardenia?
No, ¿verdad?
No.
Lili, flor de durazno o de cereza.
Ajá, muy bien. Ya, flor de durazno o de cereza. De hecho, el durazno y la cereza son primos de la manzana, ¿verdad? Entonces, todas tienen más o menos la misma flor, que es la rosa. Son parte de la familia de la rosa. So what you're actually looking at is a type of rose. And all of the fruits that we looked at sort of have the similar flower. And if you can see right here, you can see the more of the shape of the rose. I think these are the roses that we are used to seeing, right? Que ya están un poquito más cerradas. Y acá están estas también que ya se están haciendo fruto. Se están cerrando también para hacerse fruto. So,
Son de cerezas, ¿verdad?
estas son de hecho flores de manzana. Ajá, del árbol de la manzana. Pero sí, se deben ver similares a las de cereza o a las de también los plums. Great. So let me just close out of here. So what we're gonna do next is we're gonna take a few minutes to draw our families. Now we know what the family of the apple is, all of the cherries, but now we're gonna draw our own families. And I want you to maybe include like a cousin in your family too. So I'm gonna make my tree first with you. You're gonna help me do mine, and then you can work on your own. So let me show you what my tree looks like. You see the apples there? So I already drew some apples. And now all I need to do is name the apples with the members of my family.
Maria, we're not seeing that slide.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Let me just stop sharing this. Okay, great. Now I'm just gonna spotlight myself so you can see me.
Fantasy glove. Chubby glove. I'm in floating.
Look, friends.
Beautiful tree.
Oh,
It's not the best apple tree. I'm sure that you can do better than me. But now I'm gonna name all of my apples as the members of my family. So who should I put here in my family? What do you think?
Your mom.
Mom?
I think your dad, your family, your dad, your mom, your sister, brother, pet, your kids.
I like putting the pets there.
For everyone, the family.
Exactly.
Your great grandfather.
Which I've never met, right?
Your fathers and grandpas.
But I'm gonna definitely do my mom and my dad. So let me get started with my mom here. And her name is Julia. And I'll show you this up
And
close.
your dad and you.
And then my dad, and his name is Luis.
Luis?
My father sent in name.
Now I'm gonna do myself and my brothers. I have two brothers.
Mira.
Okay.
So my brother, older brother, his name is Jose Luis.
Jose Luis. Oh my God.
Jose Luis, ajá. Y aquí está mi otro hermano,
Luis.
my younger brother, my baby brother, whose name is Paul.
Brother. Name like that.
Paul.
Hey. Like you just said.
Get a cherry.
And then I'm going to draw also my name here, which is me. My
Maria.
name is Maria.
Maria.
Maria. But I have some apples left on the top, and I said, let's include some of our cousins, right? So I'm gonna name two of my cousins and mi tía, mi tío. And that's it, because this tree could continue to grow with family members, right? So I'm gonna do my cousin. Her name is Carla. And then I'm gonna do my other cousin. Her name is María José. Muchas Marías en la familia. Y mi tío.
Guys,
Pepe.
remember when Maria's talking, we should have our mics on mute so we can hear her, right? Thank you.
And mi tía.
Gracias.
So that's my short version of my family tree. And I already see some of you working on your family tree. I see Jennifer's writing. I see Stephen with a notebook. Who else is already working on their family tree? We're gonna take a few minutes to do this. You helped me do mine. Thank you for that. And then now we're gonna take a minute to work on yours. So while that's happening, I can play some music from Kazakhstan. And when the music stops, we'll come together to share our family tree. And then I'll tell you what else we're gonna do before we start cooking with Chef Lana, okay?
That's kind of like freeze dance.
Freeze dance, you said?
Yeah, when you just stop the music and you just stop.
Yeah, it is. You're right. Cool. So I'm gonna put this down. I can't write. And I'm gonna play some music. Let's see. Oh, some of my friends are going in and out of the meeting, I feel.
I think there's a lot of Zoom problems today. I don't think it's just us. So it's okay.
Okay.
Probably the internet
Trouble.
All right. So let me see. I want to share. I want to share my screen here so I can share the audio for a second. And while you do that.
What? I'm not singing Spanish music.
So this is the music, friends. musician playing the accordion. Does anyone have anyone in their families that plays the accordion or that you play the accordion? El acordeón? Here, some friends are super active in the chat. That's great. Where is the chat? Okay, a few more minutes. Yes, Stephen. Go. Ooh. I'm gonna spot you. Nice. So I want us. Yay. All right. How was that? That was super fast song from Kazakhstan, but I love it. All right. So we're looking at Steven. Steven, you want to tell us who's in your family? Go ahead, friend.
My mom, my dad, my brother.
No, tiene que decir mi papá se llama Esteban. Sí. Avanza. Tienes que decir los nombres, ¿verdad, María?
Sí, y de hecho vamos a hacer algo ahora que Steven va a enseñarnos su árbol de la familia. Vamos a escoger un familiar que le queremos decir gracias de nuestra familia y vamos a decir por qué. Por ejemplo, yo voy a decir gracias a mi mamá porque me cuidó con mucho amor y me hace muy rica comida. Entonces, por eso yo le digo gracias. But you can also choose someone who's not in that family tree. Maybe they're not there, but you don't want to say thanks to them. So, Steven, who are you going to say thanks to? Show us your family tree.
My father.
Your father?
Yeah.
Why? Thanks, Dad, for what?
Because like he works and then he takes care of me.
Great, thank you so much. You want to show us one more time? Just hold it up to the camera so we can see.
I love that.
Beautiful. Ooh, I see
so
Chris.
great.
Yeah, you have.
Dile, my grandpa se llama Luis también. Se llamaba, porque no está. Dile que tu abuelito.
Nice. Yeah, that's like my dad.
Yeah. My brother también sent in is Luis Miguel.
Luis Miguel, como el cantante. Thank you, Steven. Awesome. Another friend who wants to show us their picture. Let's see. Can I see a hand up if you want to show us your family tree? I see some of my friends are still writing. I see some pencils moving. Not yet. So in the meantime, let's hear from Chef Lana. Chef Lana, there's a reason why we're giving thanks, right? November is Thanksgiving, and maybe some of you are seeing. Brian? Yeah. So let me just finish this thought before you share. It's Thanksgiving, right? This November, and that's the time that we spend with our families, hopefully, if you celebrate, or also Christmas. And so we're giving thanks throughout the month, right? So I figured this would be a good time to think about our families. Our families are important too. Just like the apple family is important because it feeds us, our families are important too. So Brian, I'm gonna spot you so that you can show us your picture, right? But you have to put your camera on.
It is.
Okay, here we go. Let me spot you so everyone can see. Nice.
Here's my mom,
Okay,
my dad, and here's my brother,
okay.
my other brother.
You have two brothers like me. So who do you want to give thanks to in your family?
My love to them.
Who was that?
Me. Just me.
¿A quién le quieres decir gracias, Brian?
Mi mom.
Ah, ¿tu mamá? ¿Por qué le
Yeah.
quieres decir gracias a tu mamá?
Because I love her.
All right, thank you for sharing. Yes.
¿Quién más?
Mi papá y mi hermano.
A tu papá y a tu hermano también. Muy bien. Muchas gracias. Ok, ¿qué otro amigo quiere compartir? Ok, aquí veo a Matilda. Voy a poner a Matilda en el spotlight para que nos enseñe. Great. Okay, Matilda, you want to tell us about your tree and who do you want to give thanks to in your family?
I want to give thanks to my
It's okay.
mom.
¿Y por qué? You want to tell her why?
Because they love me and I love them and they buy me ice cream and they give me everything.
That's so sweet. Yes. Hooray for mommies and daddies. Yeah. Awesome. It looks so pretty. I love it. I love how you made all of the apples in a circle. Cool. Thank you so much. Another friend who wants to share. Oh, I see a hand. Gustavo Miguel. Okay, I'm going to put you on the spotlight. Go ahead. Everyone's seeing. Everyone's looking at you.
Guadalupe quiere hablar.
Okay, tienes que... Oh, for some reason... Oh, there you go.
Good job.
Oh, nice. Ooh, that's amazing.
Espérate.
Oh, I see Grandma there. Grandma Magdalena. Hipólito. Oh, I love you have your mom's side and your dad's side. Great. Miguel, now, who do you want to give thanks to in your family? Gustavo, you want to help your brother? Who do you want to give thanks to in your family and for what?
Brother.
You need some time, friend?
Because they're on mute.
Oh, my brother.
To your brother you want to give thanks to? What? Why? What for? What does he do?
He shares.
He shares with you?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. That's a nice brother.
He's funny too.
And he's funny. He makes you laugh.
Funny.
Awesome. Thanks, Miguel, for sharing. All right, another friend. Oh, Dulce and Santi. Okay, I'm going to do Dulce and Santi next. Here we go. Woo, that's a beautiful tree.
This one, I have me. I have my dad's sister right here, and that one's is Brian, Uncle, Tío Paco, my madrina, my mom, my dad, these are his family, my dad, and this is the family of my mom.
Wow, that's amazing. Thank you so much. I love how you also included your madrina.
And
Sometimes
this is my brothers.
Ok.
Y ese es de Santiago.
Ese es de Santiago. Santi, ¿quieres hablar de del tuyo?
Okay.
Pues explícale porque no entiende. Sí, no entiende, ¿verdad que no entiende lo que escribió él?
Pues sí, no entiendo.
A ver, explícale.
Solo veo mamá Aide, nada más.
Explícale, papi.
I did the tree. I put my dad here, Laureano. I put here my sister, Dulce. I put me here, Laureano. I put there my dad's mom, Santos. And I put there my dad's dad, Teodoro. And then I put there Janique,
Su tía Yanika, ajá.
Ujú.
and then I put over here. I can't read. Micaela, then Ale, then Angel, Paco, Tilcia, Brian, and that's all. And then the roots.
Wow, those are some strong roots. I love it. Yeah, thank you for sharing. So, does Santi or Dulce want to say thanks to any of their family members? A quick thanks for Thanksgiving?
Yes. I'll
Go ahead.
thank for everyone because I knew everyone because my mom told me about my tío Paco and my family. And I last time met my madrina and also my tía. And
Ella le va a dar gracias a todo el mundo.
Thank you so much, Dulce. That's awesome. I get a sense that Tío Paco is special.
Yeah.
All right, friends.
Es el
We gotta
único
get.
tío que tiene.
Lupita
único
también
tío.
quería decirlo.
Es el único tío que tiene de mi parte. Del parte del papá sí tiene dos más, pero de mi parte nada más es el único tío varón que tiene.
Oh, por eso.
Ajá.
Okay,
Gracias.
friends, gracias. Two friends más. Araceli
Ajá.
y de ahí Jennifer, okay? Go ahead, friends. Yeah, you
Araceli.
María.
you wanna go Araceli?
Sí, ya ves. Ajá.
María.
Ajá.
Habla ya.
Okay, so este es mi abuelo, digo mi abuela Guadalupe, mi abuelo Eduardo, nació mi tío Vicente, mi tío Pablo, tío Gaby, tía Tema y también mi tío Lalo. Y mi mamá. Después, mis otros abuelos son mi abuelita Nico, mi abuelo Goyo, y nació mi papá, mi tía Norma, mi tío Ramiro, mi tío Ángel, mi tío Alberto y mi tío Adolfo. Y de ahí mi mamá y mi papá, yo nací, Ángeles, Angélica y Julián.
Wow, you have a lot of tíos and tías. That's awesome. Beautiful. So you probably have a lot of cousins too. Yeah. So you want to give a quick thanks to someone in your family, Araceli?
¿Qué me preguntó, perdón?
Que si quiere dar gracias a alguien de su familia, algún miembro de su familia especial.
Bueno, yo le daría las gracias a mi mamá. Porque siempre, aunque esté enferma o como sea, siempre es la más fuerte de la familia y siempre está tratando de que todos estemos bien unidos como lo que somos como familia.
Gracias, muy bonito. Yeah, la abuelita matriarca de la familia. Ok, ahora vamos a ir donde Jennifer. Jennifer, you ready? You're on the spotlight now. Go ahead, friend.
This is my tree of my family.
Beautiful.
Okay, quickly.
I got my mom, dad, Jerry, my sister Jocelyn, Tío Manuel, Tía Rosy, Lucas, and Marcos.
Cool. You want to give a special thanks to someone in your family that you have there, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't say for my whole family.
¿A toda tu familia? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jerry.
Let's go next.
Okay.
This tree. Jerry, come in the screen. Like much because since I was in a homework help meeting. So like basically I was about to write the whole family, but I stand it up straight. Yeah, my whole family. And the one that I'm most thankful for who cooked all the delicious food is basically mostly my mom and my dad.
That's so sweet. Yes. Thank you, Jerry. Awesome. I love all of your friends' trees. I love it. So thank you for sharing. We're gonna now get ready to go with Chef Lana and make a delicious recipe with apples, which is what we've been talking about.
Yeah.
So yay, get ready for that. Chef Lana, I'll pass it on to you.
Cool.
I'm gonna put you on the spotlight.
Thank you, guys. This is my favorite activity. These are the best trees, best families. I'll also give a shout out to my family. My dad's birthday was yesterday. He turned 75.
Wow.
So for him.
Happy birthday.
Congratulations.
Happy birthday.
So I'll tell him from all of you guys.
Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you. He's a very good apple. I'm going to show you guys before we start cooking. Think about what we're going to do, right? We always do the same things before we start. But I want to show you guys something in my favorite city. I'm going to show you something very beautiful, and you guys can guess what it is. And it's something that we just talked about, and you can tell me if you know where this is.
The apple trees.
What do you guys, can you see my screen?
Asia. Something about apples.
Oh,
Those look pretty. Oh, we're drawing.
Ay, eso está hermoso.
Está muy hermoso. ¿Saben dónde queda? ¿Y qué son?
¿No es el Capitolio o no?
Es cerca por ahí. So this is very interesting. These flowers, what do you guys think the flowers are? I'll tell you the story behind the image, but you're close. ¿Qué creen estas flores? ¿De qué son? ¿Alguna idea de lo que hablamos?
Cherry.
Good job. Perfect. These are cherry blossoms in Washington, D.C. that came from Japan. So whoever said Asia, I think it was Gustavo. These were given to Washington, D.C. as a present. And they're planted all over the tidal basin, this area where you see the water. It's called the tidal basin. And it does kind of look like the Capitol. Se parece al Capitolio, pero se llama Jefferson Memorial. And cada marzo y abril pasa esto. It's one of the most beautiful things you can ever see. And they're cherry blossoms. So I just wanted to show you guys how beautiful they are. And I hope you visit Washington, D.C. and see it for yourselves in the spring. So I wanted to share this with you.
so
And
nice.
now, any comments, any questions you guys have? It happens every single year.
No, thank you.
I'm glad you liked it. It's one of my favorite things to see and do in Washington. So, okay, now we're ready to cook?
Yes. We are
What are
ready.
I hear it already. What are we doing?
We're cooking apples. We're doing.
Yeah, so what do we do before we cook?
Wash your hands.
That's right. We're gonna wash?
Wash your
hear
hands.
something. Washing, right? And we wipe it off with a towel. And then what do we put on?
Aprons.
Yeah, who has their aprons?
¿Qué es eso?
El babero.
Delantal. ¿Quién tiene un delantal? ¿Alguien? Somebody had it last time.
Si tienen su delantal,
I
se lo
do.
ponen.
And my mom.
Yes, so you're gonna put it on, right?
Ellos jalaron el delantal de la mamá.
Está bien, está muy
Mira,
bien.
mira, Dulce.
¿Dónde? Quiero ver.
Oh my God, manden esa foto. Aide. So funny.
Sí, mira, ella se pone el micro para cocinar.
It's the best. This is beautiful.
Oh, está lindo.
Okay, me parece bien. Great. Next week, prepare your apron. Find an apron in the house, and we're gonna have a desfile de delantal. There's
Hey,
one.
yeah.
Ooh, there's another one.
All of the aprons are coming out. Awesome.
Perfect. Okay, so today's recipe, it's called an apple and pear stir fry. Do you guys know what a stir fry is? What's a
No.
stir?
No, you know say.
No.
It was a stuff.
What is a stir fry?
Ooh.
I have no idea.
So stir fry, we have a whole, hoy tema de Asia. Stir fry is una técnica china. So in China, who has had Chinese food? Have you eaten Chinese food? Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I bet you
bet
have
a lot
stir
of us.
So stir fry is a way of sauteing vegetables usually with meat, and it's on a really high heat and really fast. And then es una sartén que se llama el wok. So it's a wok frying pan like that. But today we're gonna make a stir fry with fruit. So we're gonna make, you guys are gonna, as always, you're gonna help me out with telling me the ingredients, right? So what do we have here?
Oil.
Oil. We don't need a lot, but we have oil. And of course, what do we have?
Apples.
Apple. That's right.
Yeah,
And then we have these guys
Pear.
from last week.
Pear. Mr.
Good
Pear.
job. And we're gonna have this guy.
Lemon.
The juice.
Lemon.
I said the first.
Here's
Lemon.
And we're gonna have
Ground cinnamon.
ground cinnamon. And there's one other spice. There's one other spice that looks like cinnamon. Does anybody know what it
Cumin.
is?
What spice is cinnamon?
Somebody.
Cumin.
Is there? What is it?
Cumin.
Nope. Use it in desserts. It's also a powder. It starts with an
Apple.
no, a spice.
Ow.
Nutmeg.
Called nutmeg.
Nutmeg.
Nutmeg. Do you
Nutmeg.
guys know? Do you know where cinnamon comes from?
Ooh, I like this question, friends, because the answer is really interesting.
He
Gustavo!
knows everything. You like the encyclopedia. Where does cinnamon come from? A tree? Somebody said. Do you know what it looks like? Nope.
No.
No? Do you want to see what it looks like? Look, guys. What are these?
Cinnamon sticks.
Canela.
Sticks. Yeah.
Cinnamon
Son
rolls.
palos de canela.
Cinnamon rolls.
I had one in my mouth at the
Mm.
time.
These are cinnamon sticks. I'll show you what the tree looks like. So you know. It's not just powder like we get in a little jar. It actually
so-
looks like this.
You can use the cinnamon sticks or the powder. But yeah, I don't think I've actually seen it on the tree. Oh, there you go. Whoa.
Right? That's what it looks like. So it's the bark. This
Whoa.
comes from the bark of the tree, right? And what do you guys, ¿qué hacen con canela? ¿Qué hacen con palos de canela? ¿Qué pueden hacer?
Stick.
But what do you cook with them? Si las mamás ustedes usan
Té.
canela,
Té de canela.
Or chocolate.
chocolate, ¿qué fue lo otro?
Té de canela.
té de canela. Oh, that's so good. Yes, cinnamon tea. Also, cinnamon is really, it helps with hunger. If you're really hungry and you have some cinnamon tea, it makes the hunger go away a little. Cinnamon is very good for you. Yep. So, and what is nutmeg, guys? Is it also a powder? Where does it come from? Anybody have ideas?
Nah.
¿Cómo se dice nutmeg in Spanish? How do we say it?
Nuts?
¿Alguien sabe?
Trees.
No. No.
Creo que son castañas.
No,
¿Nuez moscada? ¿Así lo
no es
conocen?
moscado.
Sí, no es.
Look, guys, that's how it
Sí,
comes.
no es más moscada.
Yeah.
Isn't this crazy? And this gets turned into powder. It's a really, really strong smell, so you just need a tiny bit.
Right, and Michelle is sharing on the chat that they use, I think they use canela for arroz con leche.
Arroz con leche.
Oh yeah, my mom makes those.
Yep. So I'll show you quickly the recipe, and then we might have a fun activity. You guys will help me figure out which fruits and vegetables floats in water and which do not. Okay, so this recipe is actually very easy to make. So like a stir fry, we put on a frying pan. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go grab my frying pan so you can see it. I'll be right back. On a frying pan, can you imagine frying apples and pears? This is the leftovers, but you dice up the apples, and then you let them fry a little bit. The whole house starts to smell like an apple cake. It's amazing. And then you add the pears, you add a little bit of the lemon, and you add the spices, and you let it saute, and you turn it into a stir fry like this. Anything else you guys would think to add here? It's like a dessert. It's sauteed apples and pears. You could use it as a side dish with meat, maybe for Thanksgiving, for turkey.
Ketchup, I would use.
Ketchup. Why not? I'm gonna add raisins to mine.
Oh.
And what is it?
What are these for?
Raisins?
No,
They're just sweet. And raisins and apples go well together.
Y canela.
Y canela. Yeah, I'm gonna give it one more shake of the canela. And then I'll try it and I'll tell you guys how it is.
¿Ese es cinnamon, el de polvo de canela?
Sí.
Oh, okay.
And it's so easy. In like 7 minutes, maybe less, everything is ready to go. Look at how pretty. Yeah? So I'll try it. And then we have a few minutes left and you guys will help me figure some floating stuff out. We're going to do a science experiment. Okay.
Pero para que tú se te quede aquí y tú lo hagas después. Yummy.
At home. It's so good. And it's also very tasty cold. It doesn't have to be warm.
Steven, you had a question? No? Okay. I thought you raised your hand.
¿Le agregó honey? No.
No, pero son dulces, pero se puede poner miel. Si quieren.
¿Qué tal si le agregamos un poquito de miel con jugo de limón?
Wow. Bueno, ya tiene limón, pero al final también le pueden dar
como aderezo, ajá, como un aderezo.
Sí, una ensalada de pera y manzana. Suena muy bien. ¿Algo más le pondrían?
Lemon.
Ya tiene limón. ¿Algo más?
¿Frutas secas?
Frutos secos.
Strawberry.
O yo le pondría yogur simple.
I think we have a winner.
Ice cream.
Ice cream? Cake? Yes.
Cream. Entonces
Be careful. A lot of sugar already. Strawberries. Peanuts if you don't have an allergy, great. Or walnuts or pecans. You have a whole dessert here. It's amazing. So, very, very tasty. Are you guys ready to do one last thing with me?
We're at 5:25. Just time check.
Okay, we can. I'll ask one question. Do you guys think apples float or sink in water?
Float. They float. Sink.
Think? Are you ready to try? Have you ever done bobbing for apples?
It will float. They float. They float. Float.
No, think. What
It's
happened?
down
Oh
there.
my God.
Down there.
Ah, it's floating.
They float. I knew it.
What about a pear? What about a pear?
Yeah. Yes.
Because it's like an apple?
No, I think so.
No. No.
Ese se hunde.
Sí.
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
Se cayó. I'll tell you. Do you know why?
Why? Gravity.
Well, gravity is the same. The force below it that pulls it. There's no, the same gravity in both.
The weight.
The weight. Yeah, the weight.
But it's also the density.
Maybe the balance.
Hay más aire en las manzanas que en las peras.
I don't think you say fire.
Entonces, las manzanas flotan y las peras no. Although they're very similar, but remember that. You can try it out with other fruits and vegetables in your house.
You can make a snowman.
But that's all, guys. Thank you for cooking with me and for all the amazing family trees. And I'll give it back to Maria.
Yes, thank you so much, friends. Thank you for your family trees. I'm really excited. If you can send them to me. And then we'll see each other again next Thursday for 2 more sessions. So I'm looking forward to seeing you again. All right. I see the little... All right, friends. Sí, dígame.
Solo para recordarle, Adelita sí se pudo unir hoy, está con nosotros, y la señora Virginia también.
Ajá, sí las veo. Pero ojalá la próxima vez puedan poner la cámara.
Es lo que les dije ahorita, que la prendan para que usted las pueda ver y las conozca a sus niños.
Listo,
a ver
no
si
importa.
mire, ahí está Virginia, ya apareció.
Ya. Hola. Buenas
Perdón,
tardes.
me conecté muy tarde. Mi nombre es Virginia Cayetano.
Hola. Está bien, Virginia. Muchas gracias por acompañarnos.
No alcancé a escuchar muy bien, pero ya me conecté, aunque sea un ratito.
Sí, está bien. Muchas gracias. Nos vemos la próxima semana.
Ok, nos vemos la próxima.
All right, guys. Take care.
Bye, gracias.
Bye. Cuídense. Bye. Bye. I love saying goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.